in Poby, it's going to be such an exciting matchup. His most successful champion this season has been his LeBlanc, as you can see here, but it's also his most played, and he's played all the other meta picks you could ask for, including Fate's Jace here in the mid lane. Go for the Rel here instead. T1 are expecting this. Carry has already got the Alistair hovered, and it'll be an insta-lock response here. So T1 have a very fantastic dive composition here, where the Maokai sets up, you burst with Jace, and then Kai'Sa follows up with the Renekton to kill a single. Usually not the kind of guy to say stuff like that. Poby's going for a level 1 here.
What is this? He's bringing a challenger energy into this game.
Actually pop off as an individual.
Not because of me. There it is again. Another shock blast to the face.
Teleport early. Now Juan's going to make a play up here topside.
Ooh, nicely handled by Zeus. Notes it's coming in.
If Poduk and Beryl try to, with level 3, look for a crash down engage. Uh-oh.
Ooh, Carrier kind of messing that one up, but is going to get the flash out of Beryl at least. As
that's it.
Here we go again, but this time Juan is here, and he does not respect that. Has to flash away. Gonna get the damage, and it's like, oh crap, there's a jungler here.
Guma is gonna get crashed down on Glacial Augment, gonna slow him.
Maokai here, he is going to elect to cleanse rather than flash, and now the dragon's getting in on it.
Oh, he has cookies, of course, yeah.
Yeah, cookies and Cosmic. So a big trade up in the top side once again. Zeus clears out the wave, but Rascal's going forward, but now just able to zone him away with the Counter-Strike, and Juon's been hovering the top side of the map all the time, as honestly he should. As now, Zeus in a little bit of trouble. He is going to get the plate, but this Jax might come back to bite him, as here comes Sejuani. Very nice flash, but Zeus is able to slice away. Unfortunately, there is an ult that comes in, and
Blast Plant?
Oh, no Blast Plant to save him this time. So nicely.
Sub 11 minutes.
Got to fight in the bottom side. Carrier here, Unbreakable Will is up. He is going to get rooted though, and kept around for way too long. The permafrost comes through, and Carrier is going down. They even feed that kill over to Poduk. Not elect to go for it.
Yeah. Get some cookies as Zeus.
Uh-oh. Stun comes down. No flash for Zeus. He does have Dominus, but no way to survive against 3. Going to be getting to a spot now where there will be a lot of action in this game, as T1 actually pulling off of it now. Rascal trying to make his way in. Let's see how this one's going to go, as the ult is thrown into Zeus, who doesn't really care about that. Just hit the eye one time, they say, as a big counter-strike does come in. As Carrier tries to get the counter-engage in the eye, he will pick it up, but we'll have to flash this wall just to survive. Doesn't look like he should be able to either with Counter-Strike. Again, that should be 2 kills. Oh, the headbutt comes in.
Rascal does have flash. I mean, they could force this.
Oh, Rascal is just on a tear right now. Zeus in a lot of trouble as he's ticking down. The minions trying to help out, but Rascal will survive.
Ward goes down.
Is looking for another play on the top side, and he might as well. There's no Dominus or flash this time. As Juon incredibly tanky, they are looking for it. He's tanking up the turret, and yeah, there's just no escape for Zeus as Juon.
And all of the resources went to Poby in the mid lane. Speaking of,
okay, crashed down, but here we have Carrier now, the Magna Storm, just to try to survive, and a big knockup comes in from Carrier as, gonna be pushed away by Fate, and Poby just barely able to survive after that.
Excuse me, guys, something got in my throat, but Guma's lucky here.
Yeah, nice sidestep.
Jax with a lead like this.
Another fight, and Zeus, he is able to get the turret, but he is still fighting against Rascal.
So he is the thought process here for Zeus. That being said,
yeah, take a look.
He didn't have vision of Rascal here, but he knows, okay, I'm gonna kill this turret, and he has Dominus, so he's like, maybe I can then use that to stun and then double dash away. But he just gets counter-struck. Could have played it better, you could argue, but he knows he's dead here.
Yeah. Hunter and Carrier right there, even with this Infernal Drake about to spawn. Poby's taking a fight against the Fed Jax. Definitely not the guy you want to go for. As now we got TPs coming in. DRX are hounding down T1.
Teleport interrupted by Renekton.
Nice. That is a very important interrupt, but still Carrier is going to go down. Rascal getting lower and lower, but he does have that Divine Sunder. Knows that he just wants to keep the T1 members around. As the hop is going to come in. Doesn't even need the flash. Has stopwatch. And is buying a lot of time as the team comes over, but a little bit too little too late, as Poby's going to get the big shutdown here on the Jax.
Yeah, definitely need to be careful about these ones, DRX. So Poby getting a lot of money here on the first kill of the game.
And they're going to be able to hand it over to Juhan at least.
Yeah,
so.
this replay is long.
So we have no idea how this was set up as owner. They are going to do a decent job of that. Meanwhile, down on the bottom side, Zeus popping Dominus, trying to survive under his own turret.
And this is an easy Baron call here with the damage they have.
Yeah, they're going to start it up. Let's see if T1 can get in position for this. The Nature's Grasp comes out, and DRX just pull off of it entirely. Another big shock blast into Fate. They're looking for an engage a little bit late to the party, but they are going to get it onto Poby, and there's the Magnet Storm into that backline, but the damage is not there. As Barrel goes down, it looks like the T1 support will as well. Meanwhile, Zeus is just dead.
Yeah. I mean, it absolutely will be.
Still up, but we'll have to wait and see as Poby now elects to go down.
Rascal is like, this is my game, this is my Rift. I'm level 18 now, and kill the Maokai.
It's going to come down to a Smite Pipe, but owner's not going to be able to get it.
Extremely decisive. The Nature's Grasp comes out, like you mentioned, and we'll talk about that after this. Where, yeah, he was just caught in this choke trying to see if he wanted to see if Rascal was teleporting or not, and he dies for it. He's like, is this Jax TPing into the fight? I want to communicate that to my team. Oh, he's not. I'm dead. We're losing the fight also.
Yeah. Well, that was, yeah.
This one is just, he gets jumped on. Poby's trying to help defend this inhibitor. If they're all rooted in place, they can't combo as well. Poby, a victim again.
Yeah, Magnet Storm should be free as he's trying to trade back a little bit. Fake gonna take that kill.
Gonna have a huge advantage. They used it well. And that's another inhibitor down.
Yeah, absolutely is. We do have 3 of them gone, and the Baron buff's still here for 1:15, which is just an incredible amount of time at this point. As TP now into the bottom side, onto the super minion. Nature's Grasp is going to come in, nice engage from the side of Keria. Juhan in a little bit of trouble, but he's just so tanky. Even a stopwatch for Bot, like they've got everything in this one. Another big knock-up from Keria, but unfortunately, their armor is too thick, and nobody is going to go down. DRX will take this one 19-2 in kills as they dominate T1 in game number 1.
Very decisive game from DRX. They took an early lead in the top side, and they were able to push those advantages.